So it's Wednesday, and you can see that like the CTS-V is not ready. You can see in the very back there. I'm going to try to zoom in. My C7's not ready, and Nick's car is not ready yet. It's going to get interesting. So it's Thursday now, and we're in crunch time. We have today and tomorrow basically to get these cars ready. If you guys want to take a look, we got Nick's car ready. It's strapped to the dyno. We just put more E85 in it. We're going to check the trans fluid after running it through the gears and getting the trans temp up, and keep on plugging and chugging. Then over here, we have the CTS-V. We got on the RPM intake. I think I showed you guys this already, and we made our custom heat exchanger, set up. It looks pretty nice. It's going to be a tick off center because we don't want to like move certain brackets, but it'll work well. We're just waiting for a 45-degree fitting to come in, and that'll line up great with this line, and then it's going to be awesome. And then hopefully we'll be tuning that today. And then we're still working on the C7. The C7 we're putting in bigger injectors because while we're here we had to take the intake manifold off. We might as well put in the LT4 injectors. I've been running 920 horsepower with the stock LT1 injectors. We're going to see if we can get up a little bit further here. If you want to take a peek at the engine bay, Eric's just putting in the new LT4 injectors. He got one bank in. He's going for the next one. And it already has an LT4 fuel pump and an upgraded camshaft. There's a lot to do. One of the issues that we're running into is that we got an early version of the G1 Pro intake manifold. It has since been revised. That we have an intercooler in here, and the fittings are protruding too far, and it's hitting the body of the car. So we're trying to size this down so we have a little bit more clearance. We need about a ½ inch more clearance in order to get this on the car and be functional. We already did our air-to-water setup down low, and it's looking nice. In fact, it looks like a factory car. In fact, we added even a factory cooler in addition to the heat exchanger that we have. But this should do really well. They've changed this so it recesses these bungs here into the manifold, so it's not a future issue. But we're dealing with the early model of it that's been revised, and of course we're running into it right before the call out, which is kind of crazy. In addition, we have let's see, John actually did his car last night. John, you racing Sunday?
Si, senor.
Turbo Trucko, senor. And we're going to see a Turbo Silverado flying down the track. Eric's car is going to be on the dyno one of these days. Did you drive it today, or?
Yeah, he said tonight.
You going on the dyno tonight?
There you go.
Oh boy.
All the belts have stayed on.
That's awesome. He's got a YSI now on his Grand Sport with a built engine. And then Alex is working on his 5-inch intake that he got some RPM as well. And we'll squeeze that on the dyno as well. I don't know if Alex is going to race, but it's a really cool car, and we're trying to get everything ready for this call out. Then Mike's car. Are you racing your car?
I am. We're all going to drag his ass.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to try.
And that's his Mustang. Yes, it's a Mustang, but it's the one that's in our opening. It's got a turbo LS engine in it, so that's pretty damn cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get Nick's car up to temp, the transmission up to temp, and then check the fluid. We're going to go through some gears, make sure that everything's okay, and make sure that everything's working, like the inner chiller and all that fun stuff. And then we're going to find out what number she puts down with this Neil Chance converter. Trailer's here!
Why are you so excited?
Here! Look at that, man. It's not going to say that too long.
It's gonna say this.
This is Steve. He does all those slipstream events. And just bought a new trailer.
I just street magazine yesterday. Came from California. Let's ski.
Look at this. Oh, you're racing the trailer?
Somebody put it on there.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks
How's
for
it
bringing
going?
her out.
Camera shot. Well, I'm going back to work, so I had to get rid of it, and I didn't want to wait on it, and I knew you had the weekend, so it was easier just to bring it up.
Sweet.
I'm getting very. I've got well, me and my dad, we kind of collect trailers, so we got 28-foot flat nose. I don't like it too big. We've got this. We've got another 24-foot, which he hit me up last night. Oh, I want that trailer. Sell the red one. I was like, I'm not doing shit. I made a deal. You told me you're not selling that one. Takes up a lot more space than collecting stamps. So yeah, I'm ordering.
I even get a wheel.
I think that's your spare button.
Oh, okay. That's probably right.
You get a fire extinguisher.
I get a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
I forgot I gave you all that shit. So you're getting a really good deal. The winch works, the battery's good.
Is there anything in there that you need?
No, not different.
You don't have a generator at home, too? Generator?
You got one of those little quiet ones?
Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
With their own stuff, so I don't know if you'll be able to fix them.
Power's my house pretty good, too.
Last part came in for a custom heat exchanger setup. Going on now.
Look at that. We got Babyface McGann.
That's pretty good.
See, I can do it by speed here. That was kind of.
God.
So guys, we're making power. We're able to see how much power is lost between the stock converter that locks up versus the new converter with the high stall. The stall is a little bit looser than we were hoping for. On boost only, it's slipping to like 5,600. It's supposed to be a 4,000 stall. On nitrous, it's going to about 6,200, where it's pushing all the way to that. We expect it to drop down a decent bit of power on both accounts. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and definitely come back tomorrow because we have more of getting the rest of these cars done for the YouTube call out going up.